Welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be going through the brand new update which has gone live for ARK Survival Ascended. Now this new update has gone live in multiple different patches, and I guess that Studio Wildcard are planning on trying to get these out before the launch of Valguero Ascended, which is planned, I'm going to say planned, for Tuesday the 7th of October. Let's hope it actually comes on time. But yeah, really looking forward to it, and let's go through the patch notes. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, as always, drop a like and subscribe. We just went through the new community crunch, and it was an interesting one because we went through the new voting and stuff, which is for what dino needs to get a TLC. We had a look at the frame of the Mappa anime story cinematics, which was a pretty cool one. But it's time to go through the patch notes. So, as you can see, this is for PC, but it's come to console as well. So, the correct graphics quality setting should now apply when you go directly into multiplayer. This is just for Steam clients, apparently. Minor version for servers. Fixed creatures flying and swimming through the mesh. Now, how long has this been a thing in ARK? I mean, so many of you guys will be able to know that this has been a thing in ARK for so long. Where creatures will fly or swim through the mesh, and it's very frustrating when you're trying to tame something, and it decides to go for a little bit of a dive into under the map. Which is always an interesting thing. And alongside that, they also fixed a couple of exploits. But let me know in the comments, how many times have you seen a creature fly through the mesh? They also fixed an issue causing other players to look like they continue the walking animation when they stop, and fixed several instances where tames fell through cave floors when the cave was unloaded. I think after that, we're pretty much up to date on everything else that we've covered in the update. But one of the biggest ones for me is I want to know whether Studio Wildcard have actually fixed things swimming or flying through the mesh. I mean, I swear, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, has this been going on since ASE? Because I swear I have had this happen to me for the last 10 years. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong in that situation, but I'm sure I've seen it. I'm not going mad. But yeah, really glad to see all of those new changes. So, can you guys believe it? In 3 days' time, well, maybe some of you guys can't believe it because it's already had its 1 week delay. We're expected to get Valguero Ascended, and have you guys got any sort of genuine memories of this map? Because I have a really interesting question for you guys when going through Valguero is, did you play this map that often? And the reason why I asked that question is because so many people have said to me, you know, like, Dom, I generally didn't ever play Valguero, or you said to me sort of, you know, this is a map that I played a bit at the start and I never really played it again. And I'm really interested to see if you guys really ever played it, because being 100% honest with you guys, I never really played it that much. When it first launched, I did, but this was sort of the end to my PvP side of things in ARK. And after this launch, I did play it a lot and I did enjoy it. I made some content on it, but it was my first map where, as I said, I took a step away from PvP and went a bit more to PvE. But what do you guys think? And I feel like this is a really interesting one for me because, of course, for Ragnarok, I played Ragnarok like ridiculous amounts since 2017. And then for Valguero, it wasn't the same, but I still love the Deinonychus. And this is why I'm so excited about this version of Val, because with all of the new stuff coming to it, it generally sounds like it's going to be a map that not only have we not really seen in its light before, and it's actually going to get the love it deserves, but these new creatures coming to Val sound absolutely crazy. I mean, for me, one of the biggest things is the fact that we're literally about to get a creature that is going to control the forests. The fact that there's an egg being, like, controlled by the forest there is absolutely insane. And it's making me sort of question how safe you're going to feel in the forest anymore. And I'm sure when you've got your own Elder Claw, you might feel a little bit more safe. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, like, how safe is this going to be actually walking through Ark's forest? And what maps is the Elder Claw going to spawn on? Like, is the Elder Claw going to only spawn on Val, or is it going to spawn on other maps? Because the reason I'm thinking it's only going to spawn on Val is because the amount of extra work that would have to go into being able to work on the other maps. You know, they'd have to change the trees and the way things work. Like, we've been told that the Elder Claw is going to be able to change things in the forest. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to work on all the other maps, not just Val. Like, if it's got a certain ability, how is that ability going to work in the other maps, not just Val? So this is all the types of crazy things that are happening and why I'm so excited for this new DLC. And then again, for the Mega Raptor, I mean, this is absolutely terrifying. The fact we've got this new form of raptor, which we don't know exactly what abilities it's going to have, but it's going to hunt you. I mean, I just find this insane that there's going to be a new raptor, which some people are saying isn't actually a raptor. I don't know if that's true, but I've been hearing the rumors. And it's going to be stalking you in the forest, and I don't know. I don't even want to think about what happens if you've got one of these behind you. You've got your campfire set up and you're chilling. I don't want to think what happens when this thing sneaks up on you. And it's now making me feel like in the world of ARK, if I'm playing, I don't feel like, again, the same question, is this going to spawn, what map is this going to spawn on? Because I need to know this now. Our safety is in jeopardy. Because what map is this going to spawn on? It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much everything from today's update video. We are obviously very close to the launch of Valguero. I'm getting a bit more, like, sort of careful saying that now, because a lot of people have been saying to me, Dom, getting a bit annoyed with you saying to me about launch dates because they never end up happening. And I'm like, I feel the same. But yeah, anyway, let's hope it's all good. This is releasing September 30th. Bit of a while ago now, isn't it? But I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you very much for supporting, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.